Hey, what's up? Don't click away. Today I'm going to do a detailed teardown on a Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for tuning in and checking out this episode. If this is your first time here and you guys enjoy all things tech and repair related, please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and smack that bell so you're notified on our latest videos. If you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions, feel free to visit us at www.mrphonedoctor.com. All right, now that we got all that out of the way, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be covering a S21 Plus teardown in full detail. So I'm going to be making these videos for every device that we cover and that we repair. So for those of you guys wondering, we are now repairing the S21 series, so feel free to let us know if you do need a screen repair. So the main purpose of this is just to show you guys our technique and to hopefully help you guys out there who wanted to go ahead and do any kind of simple replacements such as charging ports, cameras, batteries, anything like that. So if you follow this guide, it's definitely going to help you guys out get inside your device without damaging anything internally. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to set this on our heating plate and let it get nice and toasty, and then we'll cut right back as soon as it's ready to be taken apart. Okay, so the device is nice and toasty. It is at 90 degrees Celsius and it's been sitting here for about 5 minutes, so that's a good time for us to go ahead and start separating the back glass. I can go ahead and begin, and to do so we're going to use our little card and we're going to be using this ISO 99. So I'm going to go ahead and find an entry point, and on these they're actually pretty easy to get in. They're not like the S10s where they're curved in there. There's a little gap in here that allows you to get in. So I'm just going to add a little bit of solution and just run this card right across. And this is all a filling game. You just want to fill, make sure that you're just running across the adhesive. Always making sure you don't go in too deep, of course, because you do have sensitive areas such as your QI and of course flex cables for your OLED and the antenna. But after doing many of these, you can actually have a good feeling. You can feel exactly where you're at and what you're hitting. And of course, you know not to go too forceful on these. So really hope you guys are enjoying all our videos. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We did a TBK unboxing video. I'm still waiting on some parts for that one to come in. And I'm going to go ahead and do a first time real-time use, and you guys will get my feedback on that one. There we go. Yeah, see that? And glues and everything are still nicely intact here. Really easy pull. So we have that removed. I am going to go ahead and use our little rotary tool here. And as I mentioned to you guys, if you do need any tools and parts, we do have them on our web store. You can visit mrphonedoctor.com and find these, our glass break tools, and a lot of other stuff. We're slowly adding more stuff to it, so within the next few months we should have a little good selection for you guys to choose from. Alright, we got all that adhesive off. I'll just go ahead and loosen up the QI so I can get in here. And a little goes a long way on this, alright? You don't need to use too much. There we go. We can remove this from our heating plate. So I'm going to begin by removing this lower back panel here. And of course, these are all held in with the Phillips screwdrivers. I am using a Phillips 000 for those of you guys interested in knowing what size of bit I'm using. So overall, these repairs are pretty simple, you know. As long as it's not a glass replacement or full OLED, then this is something you guys can definitely do, no problem. If it is a glass replacement, I highly recommend you guys do not attempt that, just because glass replacements, they do, you know, you do need a little more training on those, and that repair is just very delicate. You can basically blow out your OLED, causing, you know, incurring more cost to your repair than what it really normally would have been. So let me see here. Let's go ahead and get the power off. And of course, that should have been the first thing I did, but we're human, right? We make mistakes. It's not gonna hurt you. But always go for the power first, as long as you can. I know with these, they have the QI chargers overlapping this, and it's kind of hard to get in there. But if you lift up on this, you can just go in with your little spudger and kill the power, because the power's right here. Just gonna go right here and just lift up. Boom. Power's dead. You can lift this up and this one, and this reveals our QI. So the good thing about this, screw sizes are all going to be pretty much the same size. Samsung is very intelligent in that way of using just one size screw. but they did take some notes from Apple. They started using some tri-wings that I see up here. Other than that, I mean, Philips is what standard size head they use. So this part up on top is going to be your ear receiver. So if you guys have a crackly ear receiver, it's not loud, or it's just, you know, muffled, this is the part that you will need to replace. Now for quiet ear receivers, there is a little hack that we do. We just get a toothbrush and tap on it. I'll leave a link up above so you guys can check that video out. But yeah, we're basically just getting a toothbrush and cleaning out the speaker mesh that is found on here. And you know what? Now that I think about it, on these S20 series, everything is below the glass panel here. So I don't think that hack's gonna work. I'm gonna have to come up with another hack. I could see it in there, but yeah, but maybe that's even better because it's below the glass. You probably won't get any kind of debris so easily like it was when it was on the top of the glass surface. So, but yeah, anyway, here is your ear receiver. You can see there's a little bit of metal stuck to it from the usage. May have gotten some dirt or something, but we have the power dead here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this antenna flex for the 5G, remove all these flexes for the main. And it looks like this one does have a removable flex cable. So the OLED has its own removing flex, something I didn't see in the S21 Ultra, but this S21 Plus does have that. So there's those flexes there. We're gonna need to remove these other antennas up on top. There we go. And this is going to be your front-facing camera, and I think this is going to be held down. Yeah, it looks like the board is held down with one screw here. Remove this, and I'm just going to make sure, yep, they're all the same size, so that's good. But you can see how now we're able to lift this board up. And of course, if you do need to replace your rear cameras, they are attached with these two flexes right here. You can remove any of these two, and the cameras will just come right off. And battery to remove that, we're going to use some heat. All I do is heat it back up. I'll put a little bit of alcohol on here and help dissolve it. I may be able to get it out now. We'll see. Should have probably done it earlier while the device was warm, but I'll go ahead and try with my pry tool. It's a little warm still, so I might be able to get in there. Feels like some air got in here. Battery may have been going bad, but yeah, look at that. There we go. It's coming out. So since it was nice and warm, it should just come right out. But yeah, see, this battery did feel bad. There's a lot of air inside this battery, because I know there's graphite on the lithium battery. It may have had a bad reaction and caused some gas. That's why it's bloated like this. So if you do see any bloating on the batteries are pretty much going bad. But that's kind of strange for this one to be going bad so soon. But yeah, just a little FYI for you guys. If you see it pooching, you know that there's gas that escaped in here and it created a combustion and it's starting to swell. Not too common, but it does happen. And I do want to remove any adhesive here. That way when we do put it all back together, it's nice and clean. But yeah, let me know what other type of stuff you guys do want to see. I think I mentioned earlier that we're doing a lot of unboxing videos. So if you guys have any cool gadgets, stuff like that want to send to me, feel free to send it. I'll do an unboxing and do a little review on it. And just to help get you guys' product out and give you guys a different perspective as to what other consumers are thinking of your gadgets or technology that you have out. So I like to use this little tool here. This just gets all this glue adhesive that was holding the battery down. This tool comes in handy. And the SIM is down below right here. So if you do want to replace this charging port, this is held down with 3 screws. You have your 1, 2, 3 screws here, and that'll come right out. And of course, before you do remove this charging port, you do need to make sure that you eject the SIM tray from here, because it won't dislodge. You don't want to damage anything on here. But the cool part is now, I mean, if you do have issues with your SIM tray or your SIM reader not reading, you could just replace this whole part. Normally, back in the day, they actually had the SIM tray attached to these logic boards here. So by them being on here, you would have to do a solder job, like an air solder job, and remove the SIM tray from here. So I think that's a really cool thing that I just thought of, that if you do have a bad SIM tray or something gets lodged in there, you can just replace this little part here. Wouldn't be too bad, and a lot easier than having a solder on this logic board that we have here. So that's pretty much it, guys. That was a short but sweet video. I really hope you guys got some information. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm going to be coming out with some other videos on the S21 Ultras, S21 Plus repairs, and of course the S21s. So subscribe, like us, and leave your comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.